So guys, it's your boy the Dragonator PD here, and if you if you had any questions, then it's too late, because I think it's been like what, more than a day now, and it's been long enough. In total, I see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 questions asked. So I'm gonna answer them, but honestly, uh, the fact that there's only 20 views, like 5 comments with in total 11 questions, then yeah, that's just evident that my channel is being fucking botted. Because you would expect that even that with 1.1k, almost 1.2k, that I'd get more views, but no. So that's a bit blur. That's one thing I'm a bit disappointed in, but overall I don't really care. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the the 7 questions from the guy called N-word10. He really has the N-word as his name, so yeah, better be sure to not say it. So I got him, he's a friend, and I got him to ask some questions because it was just looking a bit dreadful. So yeah. Okay, so he started off with, so I got a bunch of questions since I only see 2. Do you have any siblings? Do you rage sometimes at video games? What game do you hate the most out of all your games? So do you have any siblings? Yes, I got 2 brothers and I'm the youngest out of the 3. Do you rage sometimes at video games? I mean, well, I don't really rage. Well, yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do sometimes. Unturned used to make me rage a bit when I was still playing on metrics. But that was mostly because I was just bad, so I was merely raging at myself than raging at the game, to be honest. And yeah, and sometimes I just get annoyed at the game, like hella annoyed, so yeah. Can't really do anything about that. And what game do you hate the most out of all your games? Holy shit, that's a good question actually. Let me check really quick. What game do I hate the most? Of all my games. Well, I'm gonna talk about the game out of all the games that I got installed at the moment. So I'll say, uh, let me see. I'll say This War of Mine. Well, I don't really hate it. I don't hate any of the games that I got, but I dislike it a bit because it's a bit too linear for me. It's the same shit and nothing really different happens when you choose different stories. So yeah, that's really it. Then we have one. I don't know if that was a question that's meant to be for the video, but I'll answer it anyways. What happened to Metrics live streams? So, if and this is a question by Magical Space Dog. So, if you're not aware, Mr. Space Dog, I'm not in the Metrics Discord anymore. Pretty sure you're aware of that. And why there's no Metrics live stream? Well, you say like I haven't made one in years, but I know you don't mean it like that. But it's been like what, 2 months since the last live stream, and well, I don't know, man. Metrics to me is hella boring. I mean, the gameplay in it. I tried playing it yesterday, and I had some fun, but that was only because of the people that I was with, some friends. So yeah, that's really the only time when I have fun on Metrics. Yeah, I don't really like it, and why I left. And I might as well explain why I left the Discord. Well, one of the reasons was that I still was staying because I was stuff. So yeah, I didn't feel like leaving because I was stuff. But I was just vibing there for the people that I know, and I might come back to the Discord. I might, but I left the Discord because I don't know, vibing wasn't just wasn't it for me anymore. Alright, next question. And we're gonna take the one from Edward10 again. So more, what's your favorite color? I think I said that in the, let me think really quick, in the Q&A that I did like, 2 years ago. And I said blue. My favorite color is blue. What's your PC specs again? Well, my specs of the current PC that I'm using is a i5-7400, I think, so the 7th gen. Sorry if I'm saying that weird. Then we got the GTX 1050, 2 gigs VRAM, and then we have, let me think really quick, and then we have the, we have 16 gigs of RAM, we have 128 gigs of SSD, and then we have 1 terabyte of storage, and that's really it. It's a pre-built PC. It's the MSI Trident 3. So yeah, that's it. And my actual PC that I want to use again when the GPU is repaired or replaced, that one has a gigabyte whatever motherboard. It has some cooler. It has some power supply. I think it's something like Quiet or whatever the fuck it's called. It has a RTX 2060 Super. It has 16 gigs of RAM. It has 256 gigabytes of SSD. It has 1 terabyte of storage. What else? And the i5-9400F. That's it. What is your new monitor? Bit of a weird, not weird, but yeah, the monitor is a Acer Nitro VGO whatever series, and it's a pretty nice monitor. I don't think I've showed it yet, but yeah, this is the monitor. It's pretty neat. I'm quite happy actually. It's better than the fucking TV. So yeah. Do you read any books, and what do you recommend? That's a good question actually. So yes, I do read books. Not that much, but because when I was younger, I read books like quite a lot, and I had to actually. And let me think really quick. But for school, I had to make essays about some books that I read, and then reading kind of burned down for me because it had like a tension behind it, and I didn't like that, so it just kind of burned down for me. So that's why I mostly forget to read. But yeah, currently I'm reading The Witcher written by a Polish man. I'm saying Polishman because I don't know how to pronounce his name. Maybe his last name, Sapkowski or some shit like that. Yeah, very neat. I've read a book pretty recently, Leviathan Awakes by James S.A. Corey. It's pretty nice too. And I've read a while ago, let's see, Altered Carbon. The books that I recommend is Altered Carbon. It's like a cyberpunk themed book. It's pretty neat. And the Maze Runner. I'm pretty sure everyone knows Maze Runner. And if you didn't read the books, then you know the movies. It's a pretty neat book series. I'm pretty sure one of the best that I've read so far. And I'm saying one of the best because I'm just in the first book of The Witcher. And there's a bunch of books, so I don't know. And so yeah, I recommend The Witcher definitely. But the Maze Runner and Altered Carbon, definitely. Then we have 2 last questions. And I'm gonna save this one over here for last, but okay. So, Q, what is your, by Jazz the Cool Transformer? That's a nice name. I like that one. Jazz is an actual transformer, so that's why I'm being very obvious now. What is your favorite game to play out of every game you have played so far? Well, right now I'm just kind of free roaming it since, well, I'm yeah, I have to play. I don't want to say lesser games, but I have to play games that this PC can take. So, but my favorite game to play on my other PC, my actual, just my PC, is Kenshi. That's like Kenshi and Stardew Valley are my favorite games to play at the moment. But my actual favorite game out of every game that I've played so far and to play is definitely Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Definitely. And then we have uh, a question by Roko100. Why did you start YouTube? And I've seen that question, and I'm still thinking about it. Why I fucking started YouTube. So, for ones who don't know, my channel is actually older than 3 years. I think I started YouTube around the end of 2015, or I already had a channel, and I did have a channel, but I started making videos again because the first time I started YouTube was around 2014 when I first got my iPad, my first iPad. It was like what, an iPad mini, and uh, let me fuck. How was it again? Yeah, so the first time I started YouTube, I recorded videos of me playing guitar, and I think that was around the time when yeah, it was 2014, so I played like 2 years of guitar, and so I recorded some songs out of my practice books, and I mean it was alright, but then quite funny. Then like friends of my aunt sent links to the videos, and I was like, oh shit, because I was like very sneaky about it. So I was like, oh fuck, and I deleted them. So yeah, that was the end of that. Then later, I I don't think I deleted that one because it had like my real name in it, my full name. So I ended up changing the name when I started making videos, and I was like, bro, what should I change it to? And then I was like, okay, the Dragonator PD. And I'm not gonna explain the definition of that name. Y'all figure it out yourself. I'm pretty sure someone figured it out when I was streaming metrics. And yeah, pretty sure that someone figured it out back then, but you know, keep figuring it out, I guess. And yeah, so I don't know why I started YouTube. I don't know, man. I guess I just wanted to entertain people. I think that's it. I know that I wouldn't be able to make real money out of it because just look at this shit. I'm 1K subs and I'm getting like what 20 views per video. So no way I'm gonna gain a fuck ton of money from this. Yeah. So yeah, I think the since that was like 5 years ago, and but then I started making videos when I had my PS3 over there, and I made videos, but I didn't have the Elgato or whatever the fuck they're called. So what I did, I put my iPad on my table, because my PC was still in the other room over there, and then I had my iPad on the table. I had my games as a fucking standard, and then I aimed it at the TV, and I recorded it like that, just like that. And honestly, it was fun. I did some funny stories, I guess, and people actually kind of liked it. But then when views started to kill down, I didn't manage to get that many views for some videos. I started making like other accounts for that channel because I ended up deleting that channel, which had the same name as my current one. And what I would do was I would log into every account, but since it's YouTube, you can just switch to your other account. And I watched the video, clicked away, then I went to the other account, watched and clicked away, and I liked then my own videos. And I only did that because I was getting like what 1 or 3 views per video, and And I was like, bro, that's unfair, man. Yeah, kind of like that. And yeah, that's what I did. And then after that, I didn't do that anymore. I was like, I couldn't be asked to do the same shit over again, so I stopped with that. I still had the account subbed to my channel, but I didn't do it anymore. And let me think. I'm making a very big story out of this right now, but and it's I don't know a big workaround forces. Yeah, fuck, I can't speak. I'll just continue the story. And I made videos, but when shit didn't make views, I started doing random shit. Like I made a video where I rapped to the song Clint Eastwood. I think I've done it on this channel too, and it got me fucking hundreds, 100 views. That shit was crazy, man. For a channel that maybe had like what 10 views per videos back then, so quite an improvement now. um, I was pretty shocked. So I made a music channel, and those few videos actually also got quite a lot of views. It was quite crazy actually. But then for that channel too, it started to die down, and then was like, bruh, I deleted. I don't know why, but I ended up deleting my gaming channel, and yeah. So yeah, and I just went to concentrate on my music channel. But then I was like, you know what? I'll make a gaming channel again because I wanted to entertain people. So yeah, that was really the reason why I started YouTube. I didn't want to be famous because I couldn't care less about that. I didn't want to make money because I know I wouldn't, and I just wanted to entertain people. So yeah, sorry for the big ass story, but yeah, that's why I started YouTube, just to entertain people. There's no deep story behind it, like uh, Logan Paul inspired me or PewDiePie inspired me when I first watched him or some shit. No, I just wanted to entertain people, and I know that my videos aren't that good compared to what you see uh, on other guys' channels with maybe like less subs than me, but put way more effort in it. So yeah, I'm just lucky, I guess. But yeah, just to entertain people. And this video has gone gone on a bit long, man. Jesus, I'm talking for like 18 minutes now. So yeah, I'm gonna put an end to this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. It was fun. And I hope you guys liked it. Goodbye. And if you like, before I go away, since I did talk about games in this video, if you like gladiators, I recommend to buy the game Domina. It's very interesting. It's very cool, actually. See ya.